Afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm super grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope you're having a very good day. Basically, all of the information that I got from the Schumann Resonance really basically went with that same energy reading that I did yesterday, about releasing a lot, purging a lot, breaking the chains, calling in this new energy. That's kind of what's been going on. Hey guys. Hello. Thank you for being here. Aligned with Wisdom. Hey Freya. Hey Christy. Hey Dina. Hey Skylar. Hey Otto. Hey Amber. Hey Raina. Hey Crystal. Did I already say that? I feel like I already said that. Hey Leslie. Hey Eli. Alright. Let's get started. Okay, collective, some of you might have some people randomly out of the blue, okay, that just they're coming in with an energy of disruption. Okay, and this may show up, it simply may show up in you know, people who make it very clear, right? I don't think we should be connected anymore, or you know, I don't know. People that just are going to be working. This is probably for people who have some sort of business, okay, or some sort of I don't know. I just get the sense, just know that these people are, I don't want to say they're being used by their demons, but kind of they are, right? It's to work on your self-worth. It's almost, it's just an opportunity for you to recognize that, and this could show up in other ways too. What I'm really feeling like is it's like it might be like a rejection trigger, or somebody, or it's to create doubt is what it is. It's to create doubt. Whatever these people do, okay? Hey, what is up with you? What is up with you, sir? Do you want to say hello? Maui had a bath this morning and all kinds. Didn't you, buddy? You had a bath this morning? Yes, I did. It's so soft. But yeah, so listen, you might have people, these people might even seem like they're on your team for some of you, collective, and they come to you and they might say some things, okay? But I feel like you're going to catch on quickly that it's just to create doubt in yourself, all right? I don't know. Just know, you know, it's like there's energies that want you to feel lonely, want you to doubt yourself. Yes, Maui. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. What do you need? Hold on, guys. What do you need? All right. Anywho. Some of you, none of this is coming to you in the physical, okay? You might be healing from like loneliness, okay? you might randomly, like, I feel like a lot of us have reached a point in our journey where we really kind of enjoy our own company the most. If that's you, I feel you, sister or brother. Okay. But so there might be like random waves of emotions. Okay, you might find yourself not really loneliness. Okay, because I feel like you've released that energy, but it's more so like it's like the past, right? It's like feelings of the way that you used to be like made to feel in the past, like being released. Okay, so you might be really emotional right now. Okay, you might randomly just like burst out in tears. You might also be like really exerting like calling your power back from situations where there was obligation or you felt obligation. Okay, you might be calling your power back from situations like that. Okay. Let me see. With this doubt card, like I feel like it's just like triggered energy for a lot of you. It's just like triggered energy. Again, I feel like we're releasing like a lot right now. Okay, we're on like all-time high release mode. Yeah, what I say, growth. Okay, so these emotions, okay, you might find yourself like, okay, for example, maybe like your money slows down, or maybe that your money doesn't slow down, but you have extra expenses, and maybe you're working through a lack wound. Okay, maybe there's not as much. I don't know. This feels like doubt of support is what I really feel like. Okay, so this could be support from others around you, right? Which is what is causing that loneliness, feeling like you're not supported here, feeling like you are, that nobody has your back here. Okay, these again, and I feel like this is all just triggered emotion that has been stored inside of you. Okay, this is not actually yours, right? It was either projected onto you or it was formed, as a child from a projection, yeah, from somebody else moving in an unhealed space, right? Reacting in an unhealed way. Okay. Could have been later on in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be when you're a child, but that's typically, the ages from 0 to 7. That's when we're forming our subconscious beliefs, right? Where we fit in the world, how we show up in the world, how much space we take up or we're allowed to take up, right? What we're worth to others, all of these different things, right? Usually those subconscious beliefs are formed from the ages of 0 to 7. Okay. Now, but other things can happen later that can cause trauma, that can also either feed to these already existing beliefs or create new ones, right? Our brain is constantly creating those dendroids, it's the neurons in our brain that hold the belief systems. Okay, I think I'm using the right terminology. If not, it's fine. I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert in that, and I don't need to be, because there's already one existing, right? That might be something significant for you as well, right? You don't have to be an expert in all the things. You don't have to know all of the things. There's still going to be people out there. The divine is still supporting you, right? It's not up to you to know all the things. That's why we all have a piece to the puzzle. If we were all supposed to be the expert of everything, like, that would be exhausting. And how would we be different? How would we know where we fit in? You know? These are things that we're growing from right now. This is this collective energy. This is, this is what we're growing. For some of you are afraid to step out on your gifts, or afraid to step out on something that you really want to do because you're afraid that there's not going to be any support. And I'm here to tell you that there's a whole collective that is waiting for you. Okay, no pressure. Because really no pressure, right? Because because you have free will, right? Say you decide you don't want to do this, that's fine. You don't have to do it. God will give that responsibility to somebody else because it's something that needs to be here. Let me go grab Maui. He's barking at somebody. But just know what's meant to be yours will always be yours. I don't mean to, I feel like I said that and it might scare some people, right? I don't mean to scare anybody, but that's just how, that's just how it kind of works, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. A lot of you, this is showing up, and this could all be around simply relationships, right? Okay. Healing from codependency on relationships, finding your freedom and your independence, right? Your joy and your independence, not having to rely on anybody else. Some of you are going through that right now. Okay. And if we were taught codependent relationships, that's all we know, Others of you, okay. So I was really drawn into this on this card where it says, on this growth card here, it says want. I was just drawn in on that want. And I feel like what is growing is a lot of you collective are moving from a space of I want to I am. Yeah. I am growth, right? I am conscious. I am consciousness. I am awareness. I am, wealthy. I am abundant. I am filled with joy and love. I am the community, right? I am, and just evolving into this from I want to I am. And this is I feel like this is not just an understanding, right? This is something that you are that is implementing into your body, into your DNA, into your, your subconscious beliefs, right? That's what that is. It's like a shift, like a paradigm shift. It's like the next level up. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, whoa. I am all that which is. I don't know. Oh, I am all that is. I am all that which is. I am all. Y'all, I don't know. Anyways, we're just going to be on here for a few more minutes. I have lots of stuff to do. Yep, you could be the ground. Yeah, so just a few more minutes. The kids are having friends over tonight, so I have many preparations to do. But when they are chilling and vibing, you might see me again, maybe. Okay. So some of you might be struggling a little bit, for my parents out there, okay? You might be struggling with this not wanting to parent in a toxic way, and figuring out where the lines are as far as what is toxic and what is not helping them, right? It's a fine line, and I feel like because a lot of you may have been raised in some sort of toxic environment, that's all that you knew, but you're recognizing that that's not the right way, and you're just trying to figure out what is right without also completely destroying them in a way of, creating like, I heard like greed, or I heard hostility. I don't know how that would come from, I guess it could come from probably spoiling somebody. So when I think of the word spoil, I think of like food going bad. Right? It sat too long, or it was overcooked, or so to spoil a child, if I'm thinking about it in that way, right? And I don't know why I'm going down this path. I have no idea, because it's not really making a lot of sense to me. But it's almost to let them get away with things too long, right? It's like you see the food out on the table, but you let it sit and you let it go bad. Okay, this could also be, So some of you are feeling like you're getting to that point where you're like, yeah, this has gone on too long, right? Like, for some, you're calling your power back from your kids here, okay? Because I think that some of you, maybe your kids were I feel like maybe even recognizing your kindness, and almost taking, even your kids were recognizing and taking advantage of your kindness here for some of you. For some of you, all they know is to just, that they run the show and this is their world and you're just living in it. And I think that you're calling your power back from that. You're like, wait a second, there's only room for one sheriff in this house. Okay. So all of you are going to be different, but there's something significant about your children here that may be bringing something to your attention. Your children might be bringing something to your attention that actually could be something going on within you, right? So I was actually saying this in a meeting the other day that we had on Zoom for the members. how anytime that they're like that my kids are acting up or my dog is acting crazy or there's something going on outside of me, I always check with me first, right? Because we're looking at a projection, okay? Some of you are realizing crossing boundaries. He knows exactly what I'm doing. Silly. I don't know what that was about. That, yeah. Anyways, some of you are like realizing that maybe, or you're like your eyes have kind of opened up to that. And not to say that your children are not exactly like you, because that's not the case. They just may be reflecting some things to you that are going on within you as well, right? Because your kids are individuals as well, and I think that society has a hard time with that. Society, when it comes to those parents that are doctors and their kids have to be doctors because they're doctors, right? It's like, but like your kid was actually born to be a painter. But because you can't look past the fact that your child is not you. Yes? Some of you are recognizing that, or some of you, your parents are recognizing that about you, okay? That there's something significant about that, okay? Being able to see your differences and not feel offended by them, okay? So I might be talking to people who, your parents might be experiencing this, okay? They're finally realizing that they don't need to be offended that you are different by them. They just need to accept that we are all different. And we're all, not everybody in the family needs to be a doctor. Okay? Not everybody in the family needs to, that's just not, yeah. So either you might be realizing this, somebody else might be realizing this, or like somebody is realizing this about you, collective. Okay? Some of you are getting more clarity about where you're headed on this journey, okay? Because, for most of us, or for a long time, in this journey, we kind of walk through the dark. We have no idea where we're headed, right? I don't know where I'm going. That's just the energy that it's like, I know that I'm going somewhere though, right? Maybe you were given some sort of vision or something like that. You just knew, right? You knew you weren't going to be led astray here. And I feel like it's something that's tied into maybe something that you did a lot as a child, or something that you were drawn to as a child, something like that. And like, I feel like doors might be opening up here, and it's tying back into this, and you're like, oh shit, well that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Who is that? I heard fire trucks. Like maybe like somebody might start volunteering for the to be for the fire department, okay? Cool. Very cool. I feel like a lot of empaths desired to be teachers as children. Maybe not all of them. But I feel like you might find yourself teaching, just not in how you thought you would as a child. Okay. Yeah, somebody's gonna Somebody's going to become a pilot as well. And somebody else is going to join the theater. This will lead to becoming an actress. New world actress, I might add. New world actress. And somebody's going to finally write that book. Okay, a lot of you are going to start moving away from, there's this very large elephant when it comes to the beliefs around spirituality and religion and what's good and what's bad. And the reality is you can mix them and still be safe, okay? But religion has taught us, that some of these things that were placed on this earth for us to use and for us to do and things like that, that clearly has power behind it, right? That's why we were made to believe that we shouldn't do it, because clearly there's power behind crystals, there's power behind herbs, there's power behind using the elements, there's power behind healing yourself, right? What's this bullshit people are saying that shadow work is evil? Like, what? What? Okay? I mean, honestly, we all saw it coming. If you didn't see it coming, then that's just silly. But, well, it's not silly. Sorry. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course. But it's like, now that it's here, it's like, perfect. Perfect. It's just funny to me, right? Right? Because this shadow work is changing the way things are, and so we're breaking free. And so of course they have to say it's evil so people don't start doing it, right? You see all these people start breaking free, right? And people are like, how'd you do that? And you're like, shadow work. And then but they think it's evil, so now suddenly you're evil, right? But you're free. You're living how you should be, but this belief is saying that freedom is evil. That's what that's going to turn into, right? Or bad, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that is going to evolve into, right? Because we're doing the work to show them how it should be. Yes? But if they make it seem as though that freedom is evil, my gosh, we're protected. It's fine. Don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about it. I just think it's silly. I just think it's silly because it's like, doggone. Like, are you kidding? I heard, how low can you go? How low can you go? Some of you need to have a whole day where you are not no social media, no people, no nothing. Just a whole day where it's just you and your energy, even if your kid, if you, with your kids and things like that, but just you and your own energy. Okay, some of you are looking for a whole bunch of clarity, right? But you can't find it because you're feeling a bunch of other people's energy, you're hearing a bunch of other people's thoughts, you are, and you're not fully releasing from it, right? You're not fully clearing this energy out, so it's just kind of lingering around and it's clouding things up, right? You may be looking for answers, through other people, or, and it's just like, there's something inside of you that is, the answers are there. You got to clear out all that energy. I feel like there's a lot of clarity that's going to come through. Okay, it might come through about a connection here, some sort of partnership, whether it be romantic or platonic or business or whatever it is, right? There's something here. But I feel like also about your destiny. If you're not necessarily worried about relationships at this time, you might be worried about life purpose, life path, where you're going, where you're headed, what you're supposed to do. Why the hell am I here? Can I just see the damn contract? Okay? Clear it all out. Don't talk to nobody for a whole day. Don't talk to anybody. Don't just full on hermit mode. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean sleep all day. I mean, maybe if that's what you need, do that. Some people are learning how to live their lives for themselves, right? Some people don't do anything with themselves. And, I get it because I've been there before. If it, like, I don't know, I was always an active person, honestly, but as far as like getting stuff done and being up but I wasn't living for myself, right? It was things like, just keeping up with human responsibilities. Okay. So, but it's like some of you guys, are moving out of this energy where you like quite literally wouldn't do anything unless if it involves somebody else. Right. And you're moving into an energy of you're like, man, I really kind of enjoy doing stuff by myself, right? I could do whatever I want. Like it's a beautiful space to be in. It's a powerful space to be in. Of like literally not needing, not basically of being able to be completely content on your own, right? And when this starts evolving, you do that one day, right? Where you shut it all down, you shut it all off, you tune into yourself. Okay, cool. And that was a lot of fun and we had a good time. Then you do it again a couple days later, right? And now you're used to it, right? Now you're out of that stage where it's like, this is weird and I don't know what to do with myself. Well, now because you've anticipated this, right? You probably maybe have like gotten downloads about like maybe some creative things, right? So then you do it again. You dive into your creativity. Yeah, now you're being creative. Now you're getting all kinds of downloads. And then you do it again. Like it's an evolution. Okay, it's a wanting to be with yourself, especially in the beginning of this journey, is very, very hard. Because we are made to believe that we are not worthy. And so because of that, our subconscious mind is like, I can't stand myself. So we turn to outside things, outside people, outside, all of these things to distract ourselves, to distract our energy, to distract our thoughts. So yeah, some of you are being encouraged to spend like a whole day, okay? Not just, and maybe do a gradual thing, right? A couple hours, move it up to half a day, then a whole day, right? Then you can do 2 days, right? Then you can do 3 days, but I'm talking like full on hermit mode, you and God, that is it. Unless if you got children, you know what I'm saying? And of course you got to do all the other things that you have to do, right? But you can make time for this. Whether it be on the weekend or, you take a vacation or, it's important to do this. Okay. What are we at? 34! Woo! Okay. We're going to get final messages and then I got to go. Then I got to go. Got lots of stuff to do. Maui. He's just gonna bark, y'all. It is what it is. Maui, come. He's like, I don't want to come in there. Dang. Okay. Yeah, basically this is saying everything that I was saying before about the I am. Like I could go into all of these details, but we've already pretty much covered it all. This boy. No. Come here. Come. Come. Okay, you can sit right there. That's fine. Stay out of that window. Okay? They know you're here. They do. They all do. The whole town. The whole town does. Okay. That's a good boy. He went and laid down. Yeah. So, basically, yeah, I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna leave it there because I think I pretty much covered all the stuff. That, like, this is saying, like, all the same stuff. Truly it is, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Good job, okay? Good job moving through these triggers because that's what's going on with this loneliness and this doubt, okay? You're growing. You are growing. And I do feel like there are relationships that are coming that will serve your highest good here, okay? And your self-sabotage may want to deny some of these relationships, okay? But also some of these relationships too, right? Recognize, you know, make sure that you're keeping your boundaries strong and especially if you're a healer, right? You tend to attract those that are unhealed. It's just what you do. Okay? You're allowed to be giving, you're allowed to be kind, you're allowed to be gentle, you're allowed to, you know, help, you're allowed to do all of the things, but you have to make sure that you are, because if these are unhealed people, right, a lot of times they're still takers. All right? Not all, and a lot of it's unintentional, okay? I mean, these are people that that are like, I don't know. I don't want to say all unhealed people are takers, but I hope you understand, okay, that a lot of times takers don't realize that they're takers. Yeah? I'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, Eli said, hi, Michael. Yeah. So just, boundaries are important in those situations. Not only for yourself, but for them. Okay? If they don't respect the boundaries, okay, if they don't like the boundaries, then you know what the next step is, or you know what to do, or you know how to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, listen. I love you guys. Yeah, I get that, Jet. For sure. I think we're talking about different boundaries, Justin. I'm talking about respecting my space, my time, my energy, what I'm doing, yeah. The sun's so bright, guys, right in my eyes. All right. Skylar, we'll be doing that later. I'll be on after the kids are like all hanging out and doing their own thing to do that, actually. That was my plan. For now, I must prepare my house for all the littles. So, yeah, I didn't really want to announce it though, but I guess I will. I kind of wanted to, but I didn't want to, just because people are weird and they like to attack things. But, yeah, so we'll do readings for donations later today. I don't have an exact time, but we'll do that later today. If you guys want to go ahead and send in donations, I can start a list. No, don't say sorry. Don't you dare say sorry. I needed to announce it. I needed to announce it and know that I'm safe and that I'm protected. I just feel like there was one time where I announced it and it was attacked and the energy was not good, and I fear doing that now. But I need to know that I am safe and protected, and that we will move through whatever decides to. So. Anyways, okay, so the donations, the way you can donate is in the description box. They're readings for donations, and you'll just get an equal energy exchange, and those will be live tonight.
Install.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, if everyone just wants to say a little prayer for the live tonight, that would be good. Yeah. It was just in that moment, Jet, where I could feel it happening, right? It was like, man. But we fixed it in that moment, I'm pretty sure. We all did. We're all safe, for sure.
I just come in the dark.
Yep, fear is an illusion. All right, guys. You what? You just went in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You almost like disappear when you do that.
Yeah.
Skylar, I'm thinking probably like 9:30 my time, Central Standard Time. Probably will be good. So, anyways, I don't know what's going on with my energy right now. I've had a great morning, to be honest with you, but it feels heavy. Like, it doesn't feel heavy, I guess, per se, but it feels like meh. Like more growth. Really. I get it. You know. You're welcome, Skylar.
20 bucks.
And y'all know I know that's not my energy though, because I love the growth, right? Bring it to me all day long. I'm gonna dive into it, but because you know, when you trauma spot for a year, you really learn how to just be able to heal and alchemize things right there in that moment. I mean, that's another thing that trauma spotting is good. It teaches you, first of all, it reconnects you with your body. It reconnects you with your awareness. It reconnects you with your higher self. Like there's a lot more to trauma spotting than just releasing your traumas, right? Because as you release these traumas, these other energies are being implemented. And so, you know, it's kind of like after a year of doing that, you know, you learn how to just heal in the moment, right? And it may take a couple of moments, right? But you do. I am, oh, US Jet, never mind. Braveheart, what the heck? Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. Okay, good. I was like, what the? I'm glad you were here too. I'm glad that you were here too. I love you guys so much. I'm glad yeah, so it might be a heavier day today, honestly, okay? But don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged, because you too, as you continue to work through these things, you too will just be able to just, you know, recognize a trigger immediately, know the root, find the root, pull the root, and relax and move on. Okay, so you'll get there too, promise. Love you. I love you. We'll talk soon.